I want to start today with a correction. If I get something wrong, or if I'm not clear, or if I'm incomplete about something, I always try to do these at the top of the show. I have no intention of hiding the corrections on the back page, so to speak, as is often the case with newspapers or other publications. So let me get right into that. Yesterday, I did this segment about Fox News propagandist Tucker Carlson siding with Vladimir Putin and sort of writing off Ukraine, saying Ukraine isn't even a democracy, and sort of softly justifying or defending or excusing Vladimir Putin's invasion of Ukraine. And I made a lot of critiques of Ukraine in that segment that are true, including that there are concerns in Ukraine about women's rights. There is corruption in Ukraine. There's a lack of true rule of law in Ukraine. Number of other concerning elements in Ukraine. But I didn't make clear that Tucker is wrong about Ukraine not being a democracy. Ukraine is a democracy, more or less, and certainly way more than Russia is. If you look at the Freedom Index, freedomhouse.org, you'll see that Ukraine is a 60 out of 100 on the Freedom Index, which is sort of a measure of democracy. Russia is a 20. So 60 puts Ukraine as partly free. 20 puts Russia as not free. So if I didn't make clear or I misstated, Ukraine is a democracy, albeit a flawed one, and Ukraine is moving in the direction of being more democratic, whereas recently Russia has moved in the direction of being less democratic. The Ukrainian president Zelensky genuinely won an election, a real election. He's in over his head, for sure. There were some problems with the election, but he won. He won. He did not control the election in the way that Vladimir Putin controls elections in Russia. And so this is a correction. I didn't make that clear yesterday. Zelensky is not an authoritarian autocrat. Vladimir Putin is, and that is a crucial difference between Russia and Ukraine. It doesn't resolve any other issue. It doesn't excuse the things that are not okay in Ukraine. But I appreciate the opportunity to make that correction.